What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 55 of The Flip, man. I'm your host, Tambo, but I go by BZ. To the left of me, I got my guy.
Lex the Flip. This is the Flip Side Podcast, which is a weekly episodic media, sports, entertainment original. What we got?
Lex the Flex.
Lex the Flex.
Lex the Flex. Or Please Johnson. But nah, the playoffs are here. And you know, it's a lot going on, but let's start it off, man. How you doing this week, man? You doing all right? Life good?
Shit, I'm feeling amazing. Ain't got work tomorrow.
Like, I know you
good
just,
out there.
Like, yeah, I know you just got done watching the play. I mean, not the playoff, but the playing game last week. Remember?
Yeah.
Warriors and Grizzlies. What's your thoughts?
Like, the Warriors was looking good. Like, everybody was knocking down shots. Jimmy Butler was hooping hard. You know, Steph gonna be Steph. And I really like what the Grizzlies was doing. It just, after Ja got hurt, it changed the trajectory of the game.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I really do think, like, yeah, like, bro, the Warriors, even though they got that win, like the Warriors don't look that scary, because I feel like the Rockets can probably take them. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like the Rockets got the advantage, because it's like the Warriors, I mean, I would say the Rockets, they got, like, Sengun, and they got, like, they a little bit taller than the Warriors, but the Warriors, I mean, they got Draymond out there, they got Looney and got veteran, you know,
yeah, they
like,
got chemistry.
You know, chemistry. But I don't know, I just feel like the Rockets are the team that could do it to them.
Shit, it could go either way.
Like the Rockets,
it's gonna be a tough ass series though, real entertaining.
Because Jimmy, it's like we've never seen playoff Jimmy play with somebody else and be playoff Jimmy like how he was. Like like the other night, they showed it because Jimmy had 38 and Steph had 37. Mm-hmm. But it just like, how sustainable is that when only two of y'all is doing all the dirty work and the rest of the team like kind of struggling to put up numbers like y'all are?
Nah,
like it was cool though, because I mean,
they don't need them. Well, in my opinion, I don't think they need them to put up numbers. I think they need them to knock down the open shot, and they was doing that. And cause you know Steph gonna get his 30 plus, and Jimmy Butler, I expect him to average probably like 24, 25 over this playoff. That's really enough in my opinion.
Yeah, cause I'm not gonna lie, cause my thing in the playoffs, I feel like the others kind of win most of the games for teams in the playoffs. Yeah. Like, cause even though like, you know how we talked about Luka in the playoffs last year, like even though like Luka did a lot, it was times where Gafford had good games.
Thanks.
PJ Washington had good games. You know what I mean? And then even like just with like any of the other championship teams, like we didn't see Ray Allen when he was a role player.
Steve Kerr
hit a shot. Steve Kerr. We didn't see
World Peace.
Yeah, World Peace. A big shot Bob. So I feel like with the Warriors, I don't know how sustainable Jimmy and Curry gonna be for the whole playoffs. Like just them just doing everything. Like I really feel like Podziemski, Moody got to step up. Kuminga.
What's the young guy name?
Which one, the white dude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Podziemski.
Yeah, I like his game.
Like he cold, but this is his first year in the playoffs.
Yeah, it make a difference. But you got a veteran and Steph Curry like leading. You really just following in line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Curry hooping, he's gonna give the rest of his team confidence.
Yeah, like it's contagious almost. Cause yeah, with Steph Curry, he does have a lot of gravity, so I can like see everybody getting hot. But the thing is, we do got to take into consideration though. It's just like with the Warriors, they got maybe like they got like some rookies and stuff, but they got a lot of people on the team too. Like, I mean, Moody got like playoff experience because he played with them when they won. Mm-hmm. You got Jimmy, you got Draymond, Kuminga, but Looney, but they don't really play. But like Looney's becoming unplayable now. Yeah. But it's just like the others like that don't really just like. I mean, they good, but they are maybe like those regular season players. They gonna have to step up in the playoffs because
of course. I
just personally don't think Jimmy and Steph can just like that 2-man basketball gonna just get that far. Like if it does. I mean, it's crazy. It worked, but I don't know. Cause with the Lakers, like the reason why I say the others means a lot. Cause like with the Lakers, I feel confident with them getting kind of far because it's just like besides LeBron and Luka,
Got Reeves.
you got Reeves, like Rui been playing good, and Finney Smith been playing good.
Facts.
You still got Connect, like that's another person. Like,
He a sleeper.
You see what I'm saying? But the thing is about Connect, he hadn't been in the playoffs before. This is gonna be his first
I
time.
don't even think he gonna get that much burn in the playoffs.
He won't. But the thing is, I feel like if it's moments where they need that big shot, and Luka, well, like Luka gonna get that.
Luka gonna step that bitch back.
Like, you know, Brian could and Reeves can, but I feel like Connect, it's gonna be moments where Connect gonna be valuable. Cause I remember we played the Thunder earlier in the season, and Connect had a good game versus them.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if it's a moment where Reeves probably not, cause like Reeves has his moments where he can't be inconsistent, and he done it in the playoffs last year. Like he looked good in the regular season last year. The playoffs came around. He had his games where he was putting up like BS numbers and stuff, and then he'll have his moments. But let's say it's one of those games, like Connect, he can shoot so good, and he's such a sniper to where you could like trust him to take Reeves' role for a little minute and then like knock down. So I think like, you know, Connect can be valuable for the Lakers, but it's multiple names though that I mentioned. You got Reeves, Connect. Vando can also be big for defense. I know you hating on my nigga Vando.
You love that nigga, boy.
But defensively, just think about it, because remember I was telling you like so we can even get into it right now to the predictions between the Lakers and Timberwolves. Like, who you think? Like, what's the series? Like, what you think?
I ain't gonna lie, I got the Lakers winning that one, but
what's the series going to?
Damn, that one, I don't know. I give it like a game. They can win in 6 games, but
I ain't gonna lie, I give it 5.
I can't count out the Timberwolves. Well, really, no team this far in the West. I can't count none of them out because they all good.
I don't know a lot. Like, I think I can count them out because it's just like, because just from what I've been seeing, and then too, it's just like I know every time we play Minnesota, like this is why I bring up Vando. When we play Minnesota, like since we got Vanderbilt on the Lakers, because you know him and like Ant used to play together, so they probably gonna know how to play with each other and all that stuff. Well, like they know they like each other's tendencies. Every time Vando go against like Minnesota, bro, Anthony Edwards is in jail. He's averaging 19 versus us. I swear he is.
Did you send me a stat or you posted a stat?
Like, I sent it. Like, bro, we literally like be having Ant-Man putting up nothing. And also
in a series though, if Ant get locked up one game, you know his name is Tyler. He coming back laying built.
But then you got Finney Smith. Like, if we start cooking Vando, then Finney Smith out there now. And we ain't have Finney Smith last year.
At one point, like in his head, that nigga, it don't matter who in front of him, he trying to kill.
Like, yeah, like he can do that, but is it gonna work?
Put 200 push-ups on it, nigga.
We can put 200 push-ups on it.
Nah, I don't even care about the Timberwolves. I try to.
But the thing is, too, it's just like, I just think with the Lakers, bro, it's just like, we have Luka Doncic. When they played Minnesota last year, what did they do? The Mavericks went small and had neutralized the Timberwolves. Because it's like, once you start putting Gobert on those high pick and rolls and all those actions where he got to get away, like that's gonna kill Gobert and it makes him unplayable because like, what can he do in that moment? He can't shoot.
I don't like Gobert.
He can't guard nobody else because they all quicker than him. It's like he becomes unplayable. With Minnesota, like that's why like I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, Minnesota got the size to beat us, but y'all forgetting Nas Reed only 6'9". He big, but he's 6'9", but he's more of an offensive guard.
Yeah.
I mean, big man than a big body, burly, rebounding center and all that. Like, he ain't doing all that.
He more of a skillful big man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if Luka did that last year when they was kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, because the Mavericks was struggling, like it took that little trade of P.J. Washington and all them to kind of get them, like getting some new life with them.
They also struggling because of injuries and shit.
Yeah,
too.
And then they was hurt. But then, like, what happened? Like they kind of looking them out every series they played. Like when they played the Thunder, they kind of when they played the Clippers, I thought the Clippers was gonna beat them. I'm not gonna lie, because they had Harden, PG, Russ, Kawhi, and they was all looking good. So I'm thinking they gonna beat them, and they was like up there. What happened? These niggas sweep the Clippers.
Them niggas was getting locked up by Luka and Curry. The two niggas with not a lot of defense.
And they swept the Clippers, and they had less. Like, imagine that. Y'all sweep the Clippers and y'all had less. I think it was a sweep or a gentleman's sweep, but it was something like that.
I
but
think
it was
they had
like
better role players.
You see, well, they kind of didn't, cause when you look at the Clippers, bro, they had like, you know, obviously I said Harden, Kawhi, PG, Russ, and Russ was playing good with the Clippers. You had Mason Plumlee as your big man, Zubac, Terrence Mann, Norman Powell. So they 8 dudes. So they, I think they also had Bones Holland, but he wasn't really playing like that. But they was really almost 9 players deep. And they was beating a lot of good teams last year. Like they had a chance. But it was just like, just look at the gravity that Luka holds to where he can demoralize a stacked team by his, like, with just him and Kyrie.
Yeah, him and like an accomplice.
And also too, then you like whenever they played the Thunder, like everybody, oh nah, like Shea better than that. Belter ass beat them. Then when they went to the conference finals with the Timberwolves, bro, everybody, I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought Dallas was gonna lose to the Timberwolves. I'm not gonna lie, cause when they,
was it because how Ant was talking?
It wasn't that. It was because the way the Timberwolves had beat Denver, and I wanted Denver to lose because how they beat our ass.
That confused me.
And I was like, damn, Denver, like, damn, what's up with y'all? Like, I
Ant was balling.
And I got, and that series, that's when I was like, you know what? I think the Timberwolves, they got the best chance, because if they go to the finals and face Boston, because it's the thing, if the Timberwolves would have faced Boston, the series would have been better because the Timberwolves actually match up with them. Like Gobert on Porzingis is locked down because Porzingis is slow, but Porzingis and Gobert, the reason why Porzingis was killing, like whenever he came in the playoffs, was because damn near everybody they played against wasn't big enough.
You said you think the Timberwolves could have beat the Celtics last year?
Not beat them, but they could have did better than what the Mavericks did, because they actually got the size to match up with them.
They did.
They had the exact size.
I feel like the Nuggets would have been a great matchup last year for the Celtics.
And then before trading Cat, yeah, they would have been. But before trading Cat, like, bro, they actually had they had the lineup to compete with Boston.
Yeah, their team last year is better than this year.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not a fan of Julius Randle. Like, I think the Cavs been beating that. Hold on, look it up.
It's a good question.
Cavs record. Oh, they 2-2.
Damn.
So they tying up with each other. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's what I think going to the finals this year is Cleveland. Like, I think it's good. I ain't gonna lie, but like, here's my prediction. I know it sounds like some movie shit, but just look at it, bro. But just like last part, I'm about to explain why I think it's gonna be some storybook shit. LeBron beating his old team in the finals, him and Luka, cause here's the thing, right? Cleveland, they won 64 games this season, bro. Boston been kind of struggling. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Boston been playing good, but they've been struggling a lot against a lot of teams like that you wouldn't think that they should be losing to. Cause they did, I ain't gonna lie, cause I give them their credit. They have been playing pretty good this year, cause they right behind what's the name? But Boston look like they can be beat this year. Like, they really kind of do. And also too with the West, with the East, honestly, the East is kind of getting scary. Like, you kind of got some scary teams out there. Like, I think, the Knicks is a scary team. Like that's a team I think is kind of scary in the playoffs.
Like, it's a slipper.
Like one of them teams. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, cause Cat kind of gave him a new look though, because Brunson was like hooping, doing his thing, and I give him his credit too. But I feel like Cat giving him a new look, and they got so much size out there to where it makes sense.
There's more options on offense.
And then Mitchell Robinson, bro, like, he's an underrated big man that nobody talk about like that. But he one of the strongest big men in the league. He can rebound, he can defend pretty high, like he can stick with all the centers and stuff like that.
So you think they could beat the Celtics, the Knicks?
I think they can have a chance of beating them. Like, it'll be a good series for sure. Like, because I don't think it'll be no sweep. Like, it don't gonna be like what it was last year when I don't know if they played last year, but
Celtics in 6.
But I don't think it's gonna be that crazy. But I think Cleveland. I just feel like because Cleveland the first seed, so that means they're playing a playing team. They finna put belt to ass.
But who playing tonight for the East?
I think the Heat play tonight. The
Oh,
Heat
yeah,
play the
and the
Hawks
Bulls.
tonight.
They
Yeah.
play the Bulls.
Oh yeah, the Heat play the Bulls tonight, and I think the winner, the winner out of that one, play the loser of the 7th, 8th game. So that means it's gonna be the Hawks and the winner between the Bulls and the Heat. And I ain't gonna lie, I think the Heat gonna get in there, but I just feel like they gonna Cavs gonna run through the first 2 rounds like they should, and then when they get to the conference, it's gonna be Boston. They played Boston last year, had a good series, but I think they gentlemen swept it. But I just feel like bro, Cavs is ready, bro. Like they coming, like the Cavaliers coming this year.
You can't sleep on them.
Like
They're the best team in the league this year.
And they won 64 games, and Donovan Mitchell been consistent doing it, bro. Like they coming with some shit.
I always like Donovan Mitchell game. He a dog.
Yeah, but and then with the Lakers too, is just like I just me personally, I just feel like it just depends on the matchups. I feel like obviously first round, I got us beating. At the time of recording this, I feel like I got us beating like Minnesota in 5 games. I say Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
I say Lakers in 5 for real.
When they play this Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday.
I gotta go to Texas Live for that.
And then remember I told you that they said this is the first time a Luka or a LeBron led team in a long time had got home court advantage in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, Luka said he excited because this is his first time with home court advantage because he always been the underdog in the playoffs. So it's just like I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like this year, bro, these niggas finna have crypto going crazy. And I think, bro, Luka is bringing that Kobe vibe back to the Lakers. He is. He kind of is, bro. I know it sounds crazy. Nah, I'm just saying, just with the clutchness. You know how, Kobe was clutching. It was, every night making it look crazy. Bro, I remember it was a couple of weeks ago. The Lakers played the Knicks. They went to double overtime, bro. LeBron used to always want to do this with AD, but AD would never do this. But I remember LeBron, I think that, LeBron, they checked the ball up, gave it to Luka, bro. Luka run down the court, dribble, he do his little 1-2. He hit a contested 3 over Cat, and he look at Cat, tell him you can't guard me, and it's time dwindling down. It was like a little
them type
clutch
shots.
3. And I'm thinking bro, look at the quality of shots Luka is taking, bro, in high moments.
And he be knocking them bitches down.
And then the fact that Reeves been doing that too. Reeves got buzzer beaters in his bag. Remember when they played the Warriors on Christmas? Buzzer beater.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was 2 years ago. It was when Reeves' rookie year. I remember the Lakers played the Mavericks and I went to the game. Bro, Reeves hit a buzzer beater. And I was there live, bro. And all you hear was, I was like, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. I think that game, that was when Austin Reeves really everybody started kind of messing with him. That game, because a rookie hit a buzzer beater, so now you thinking let's see who is this nigga.
It's like Inter, bro.
And it was after that, bro, Reeves kind of just started coming up. And then the fact that, remember when they played Memphis, Reeves was turning up against Memphis. And, bro, I just think, bro, we just got too much people that's ready for that. Bro, we got people ready for that. And even Rui, whenever we played Memphis, it was 2 years ago. I remember, bro, Rui coming into the coming to the first round, averaging 20 versus Memphis, built the ass, and then this nigga Desmond Bain was in the interview. Oh, nobody really know who he is. Bro, yeah, Rui do it again. I got Rui do it again on another 20 ball on their ass. And I was like, bro, we got people that's hooping. Another person, too, that I know it probably sounds funny because, they've been trolling my nigga all year. He played good in the playoffs when he was in Miami. Gabe Vincent.
Oh, God.
I ain't gonna lie, Gabe Vincent, you never know. He may end up having a good playoff series. You never know.
You bringing up all these niggas don't even matter because Luka on the team.
Yeah, but it's some good help though. Complimentary
pieces. If they
pieces.
need the shot, Luka gonna dribble that hoe and step back and shoot that bitch.
And then you got LeBron
gonna sit corner.
He be sitting no corner.
Wait. He gonna let Luka grab that hoe.
He will, but Bron will be on the wing with him.
Gonna hit on one of these.
But luckily, Bron been shooting good enough the past couple years to where he could be a corner.
I like that nigga fadeaway now.
Bro, Bron been hitting them fadeaways.
That nigga fadeaway nice.
No, bro.
He developed that bitch.
Oh yeah, but even though we've been on the topic of basketball, we finna change course to the media, the hip hop world or whatever. So, Lex, I know you a big TK fan. Not just play out. But what's your thoughts on TK being sentenced? Well, they said he wasn't sentenced for capital murder, but he's still sentenced for murder and like they saying it's for 80 years. What you think about that?
They cooked him.
I ain't gonna lie, like to be honest, like I don't know, but like what you think?
They just cooked him like he killed somebody. You know, if you kill somebody, and you actually did it, they gonna throw the book at your ass in Texas for sure.
And it's crazy because, bro, for me, like, bro, I really like just feel like, bro, and like I kind of forgot about, bro, like, and I ain't even trying to be funny, but I forgot about TK, and then when I'm seeing that they still doing this like trial, I'm like, bro, it's just too much stuff is just evident in plain sight to where bro not finna just do some time, bro. Like it was kind of obvious to me. I just feel like he was finna do some more time. Already. Like I'm not trying to pray on bro downfall nothing like that because you know nobody should go to jail. But it was just like bro, and then plus with like him being a young nigga too, a YN as I should say. Like a lot of people like you know like at that age, you not gonna plot no murder activity or nothing like that, like no criminal activity in a way to where it's gonna be smart because you still young. Yeah. So obviously the laws probably caught up. It was too much information that was evident, and then also I think his girl snitched and all that. She testified on him.
You gotta know that though.
Like, and then it's like, what you think she was? I ain't gonna lie. To be honest, it's like. I feel like in a situation like that, I'm not trying to just say it because, well, I'm not a street nigga, so I don't care about the snitch code. But, like, I'm not saying I'll do that because I'm not in that situation. But I just feel like he got to realize, bro, like, you was 15, 14 whenever y'all was first, and, you know, when you first start making it and you made it and stuff in rap. You think this girl mindset is still stuck on your ass in jail, nigga? Like, in this 2025, nigga, we grown now, like.
Well, niggas, grown men, in a murder, they gonna tell them.
Bro, like what?
Imagine a little ass girl.
Like, bro, she was young, and then plus she got like her whole life in front of her. Then also too, I think it was a point of time where they was trying to use her, trying to say she was an accomplice and all that, like she had something to do with it.
She drove.
Yeah, like
if she drove, they hit her with the same murder charge she had.
Exactly, because I'm not trying to name no names, but it was a situation in the city where it was this little female I knew, like she was in a situation like that where she got
talking about fine shit.
Yeah, something like that. But she got hit with some capital murder shit, and I felt bad, but then I started thinking, I'm like, bro, it's just like, bro, like
she out though.
Like but yeah. Like it's just me personally, like it's just like, cause I know females love to have a little hood niggas and shit like that, but it's just like, bro, y'all just gotta understand, bro, like some of these niggas don't even really be hood niggas for real, like
they just be dumbass niggas. It
really just be some dumbass shit, and you trying to just like obtain some kind of image or whatever the fuck you trying to do. But my thing is just like, bro, like, but and also it's a little bit of the male ego in there too, so that's all playing a factor. But my thing is just like, bro, like, why should you care about what another person, or like about pleasing another person or something like that, just so you can like this big hard nigga? But then again, it also could be the way you came up and you know, things like that. But it's just like, bro, y'all want these hood niggas and these bad boys, and then y'all try to change them. And then mad because they don't want to change, and then y'all in situations where y'all fighting capital murder cases and
facts.
And y'all fighting shit that ain't like the same thing with old girl with the Ronnie shit. Like, you know your nigga doing some dumbass shit like that. Like, bro, what the like I don't know, bro. It's just like it's just a street code that I can't understand.
They look like two goofies.
But it's just stupid, bro. Like, what's the point, bro? Like, and then the thing about the way the feds and the police and the FBI and all these like federal like investigation bureau, like just like anything, like just with the like law enforcement, bro. they're gonna find ways to tap you and figure out how you committed this crime. Or, like, bro, like
You're not getting away with this shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2025. Like,
Too
bro,
many cameras.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like it's 2025, bro, and they still are sitting up here trying to find, like, they still investigating Tupac and Biggie. Like, nigga, like, you think this shit don't? You think like because you could commit some shit, and I guess you think you smarted it out to where you can't get caught. That years later, nigga, your ass won't get caught for it. Like, bro, they gonna find out.
Nah, for real. Hey, hits at 3-4 years, like how they doing Big U and shit. All them crimes they talking about from like a long time ago.
And then with Big U, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I feel like Big U just retarded, but
he is retarded.
and I saw some shit that Charleston said, that because Charleston said that with the shit too. They said, like, because you know how the Olympics is coming to LA.
Yeah.
Like, so like Charleston was talking about how they probably trying to like clean the city off, because you know obviously you ain't trying to have these big time athletes coming out there to the Olympics and getting extorted and shit by niggas like Big U.
That's a bad look for the whole United States.
And then they said the Rolling 60s, like, bro, they hold a lot of weight in the like in the economy in California, which is crazy. Like on some mafia shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and the same thing with Jay Prince out there in Houston. Like, so I guess bro hold weight out there. But my thing is just like, bro, like, bro, niggas gotta realize this. Like, bro, do you think white folks is finna let y'all, like, black folks, like, at the end of the day, we the minority. Like, why would white folks let us hold that much power and not come clean our ass out? Like, bro, even that nigga Frank Lucas and Frank Matthews and all the big time people ended up getting caught up, and they were smart. And do you know what they did? That the streets won't, like the real ones know. And do you know what all them did to like try to clean they sweep? What? They all snitched. Oh, yeah. Like Frank Lucas literally snitched, bro. Like, and if you watch American Gangster, bro, like, bro, them niggas snitched. Like, this shit really, like, it's all
a small percentage of niggas that's not gonna snitch.
Yeah. Like, it's just like, and then also too with the Big Meech thing, I don't really know too much about what's really just like going on, if he really did snitching out, because I seen videos where Charleston was saying that it's not really no real paperwork about him snitching, but then 50 saying that, oh, the lady that, you know, helped him with his like rights and all that stuff with the documentary and stuff. She was the informant. Like, she was the informant.
But she said she'll give information in order to shorten Big Meech's sentence. That's why they putting that on Big Meech.
But at the same time, I would say you can't consider that as snitching though.
Kinda, but
because it's like he did. What was I say? My bad.
It's snitching, but not like literally like. His name not in paperwork, testifying and shit.
Yeah,
it's
but
like dry snitching.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like either way, it's still it's still a form of snitching though. Yeah. Because it's like, nigga, you still told her what to do to help your sentence get dropped. So it's like, or did he? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Or P Diddy.
Between them. You be trying to look like P. Diddy sometimes.
I'm trying to let that ugly ass nigga.
That's the look you be going for.
How come you don't party with me no more, man? But now, speaking of partying, have you been seeing, did you see that 20v1 with Fleece Johnson?
Hell no, I ain't catch that.
Like, you know who Fleece Johnson is, for? Bro, they had this nigga on 20v1, bro. I swear he had, he had a 20v1. It was like, I remember, like, well, it was girls on there, but the girls was bringing their niggas with them. And then he'll be like, oh, I didn't want you. I want you. And then it was one nigga playing with him and shit, trying to throw a honey bun at him, but he really was like trying to get active. But bro, he stuck his tongue out and everything.
Jot down on Uncat.
That nigga.
It's not prison.
Bro, and it's funny because Fleece Johnson, though, like a lot of people who don't know, like, the origins of this nigga, bro, like, when I first found out about that nigga, he was on the Boondocks. Mm-hmm. And then, remember I told you I had made that video when I was, like, in, like elementary, middle school, when I was reenacting when he was on the Boondocks. And the next thing you know, like, it was some years go by, like I was like on Facebook, and you know we was young with Facebook and shit. No one wasn't supposed to have that shit.
Yeah.
But I was on Facebook and I was scrolling one day, and like I guess like it was this video that came out and was like, this is who the Boondocks had inspired the character from.
Yeah.
I watched the video. It was this nigga. He was
He's
like
basically saying the same shit.
A lot of niggas talking about booty is more important than water.
Yeah, he did. He said some weird shit like
And
that.
I was like, nigga, how the fuck that shit more important? I'm like, bro, your ass freaky than a hoe, bro.
Nah, for real.
And the crazy thing about it is this nigga like his explanation is he said when he went to jail at 14, like he said that like he ain't never had no experience with no female or nothing, like, or like no sexual experience, or he ain't know what sex was. Cause I ain't gonna lie, and then it was a different time.
I was just saying that the other day.
That
To
nigga,
my
yeah.
old partner, I was like, these young niggas is catching hats and shit, and they ain't even had no pussy before. Like,
Bro,
this shit just, so they gonna go their whole life without fucking a bitch.
like, bro, cause and then also with Fleece Johnson, he an old head, so he must have grew up in a different time. So we're probably like back then, you know, like most niggas wasn't losing their virginity early, like it was probably just like a traditional thing. They
It
probably
wasn't on
losing.
Instagram and shit back then.
Like, you know, and then probably like, you know, it was probably a traditional thing that everybody probably don't like. Cause for the most part, in average, most people, like the world, most people would lose their virginity in high school.
Yeah.
But for me, I lost my shit in 6th grade. And then I think you said you lost your shit when?
I think it's 8th grade summer. So
Yeah,
I was
you
like
see,
13.
so it's like for like the newer generation of people, I ain't gonna lie, like I do know it, but it's younger generation obviously too, but because you know there is some young ass mamas out there and shit and parents out there too, but it was just like I feel like it was just probably the thing with the older generation. So when that nigga went to jail and that shit happened to him, that nigga mind was just like shit. I can't agree with it, but that nigga mind was just hey,
That nigga crazy.
shit, booty. What I see booty.
So
And
he got a 20v1.
Bro, this nigga was on 20v1, bro. I don't. It was, but I ain't gonna lie. But the thing is, like, I'm starting to think all this shit just really just staged. 20v1.
Yeah, this shit be on. Yeah, stage like that.
Like, yeah, I think 20v1 stage. I think the shows on Zoo stage. Like,
I don't know.
it's like, cause like let's think about it, like with 20v1 when they had Woody on there when he first got out. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like y'all know what Woody famous for. And then he get on 20v1, like now he's a consistent member, but it's because it was a trend that when Woody got out for the snitch thing, he got famous because of the crazy shit he was saying.
Yeah.
And then now y'all have him on 20v1 in this moments where he say some crazy shit. Then with Aaron the plumber, like bro got famous off the fade shit, and you know what I mean. And now every episode of 20v1 he on, like some nigga trying to test him, trying to fight.
Yeah,
I be feeling like it's staged.
Shit like that be staged.
But with baddies, like with Zeus, what was I say? Go ahead.
Okay, as far as in baddies, I feel like they make storylines sometimes,
Yeah.
pin people against each other, but that shit be they feelings and like how they feel about certain situations be real.
Yeah, cause the thing is, I ain't gonna lie, like, cause for y'all that don't be watching baddies and shit with y'all girls and shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, with baddies, like, it's like the reason why I think baddies be staged, but at the same time too, it's another side of me that feel like it's probably not staged because it's like, because I follow a couple of the girls off baddies and shit that look good. And then when I be on their page, they be hanging out with the hoes that they be getting into it with, like on the show. And then they'll be getting real disrespectful to where they dissing each other kids, family, all kind of shit, dead people, like, and they doing some crazy shit to each other on TV. But then y'all up here like y'all like chilling with each other and shit. Y'all at the Hawks game with each other and shit, like kicking it.
Yeah.
And then also too, like, I feel like bro, like these hoes be just fueled up off liquor, and then they just fight when they fucked up. But then when they be not on that, like they all just cool ass girls.
Yeah, you can't rationalize. Well, girls not good at rationalizing in general. Imagine
so then you're making them drunk. Yeah, then they gonna be out of there.
And then there's other people egging it on and shit. Like that shit funny.
And then imagine just like, and then also like, I don't know if y'all watched 2 Ways with Erica Mena. Y'all watched that?
Lauren be trying to get me to watch that hoe.
Bro,
I seen the first episode though.
I've been watching that. Like it's a pretty decent show, right? So I remember Aaron the plumber was on there. Like he got kicked off the show. I think maybe like the 5th episode or some shit.
He left that hoe.
Yeah, cause that nigga like felt played when she had like kind of slapped him or whatever. Like I remember next thing you know, like they was trying to make it seem like it was a deep situation to where he really wasn't on the show. He was on social media talking this shit. The next thing you know, bro come back on the show, and I'm thinking like, if y'all really got it, like, is this shit just for engagement, entertainment? Like y'all know what y'all doing. Like it can't really be real beef, bro. Like it can't be real beef. But I fuck with the show though. It's a good show and it's fun. Like it's good to see. Like because I feel like in today's world, I mean it is like cool to see that kind of like that entertainment factor. Everything be funny. Shit. Cause we do need to laugh and everything can't just be too sensitive all the time. Because at a point in time when I first was watching Baddies, I used to think like, damn, like shit, like what's this show? It's like, bro, these females just like all they do is just fighting each other and shit, and there's no like, because on Baddies how they always be like, oh yeah, we trying to get to the money. They never get to the money. They just always scratching and shit.
It's no storyline. Storyline, they go out to eat, fight, do activity, fight, then go to the club.
Fight. Like,
go to a new city, do the same thing. But that shit just entertaining because hoes be arguing and fighting and shit.
And did you hear about the new Baddies Africa finna be coming out?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, they is crazy. Like, they got Baddies Africa, bro. What you think about that, bro?
I think it's cool because, they not running out of cities to go to and shit, but it's just like, it's gonna be the same show, just different hoes.
Like, me, Mandela, and a nigga from Blood Diamond gonna host a reunion.
Glad. Who you think the baddies on there, huh? On Baddies?
On Baddies? I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause shit, I be telling my girl this, but she be getting mad. But Jayla, to me, I think Jayla the baddest on the show. And then okay, let's do a top 5 rank. All right, I'm gonna go number 1. I'm gonna say Jayla. I gotta throw Big Lex in there. Damn. I was just thinking about this nigga. I mean, not this nigga, but this bitch. What's her name? I'm going to say Scotty. I got to throw Scotty in there. But Scotty, like, it's not in order, but it's just my 5. Because Scotty, she look good, but she not the best looking in the face to me. But she look good, though, but it's not in order. I'm going to say Scotty. I'm going to go Anna. Because I kind of like that little shit, too. Like, yeah, she look good. And I'm going to say, damn, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta throw Taziki crazy ass in there. Yeah, like, she fine shit. All right, what you think?
I got Scotty, Big Lex.
Big hoes, Twin Towers.
Nunu.
Who was Nunu again?
She's some light skin. Antonio Brown baby mama.
Antonio Brown baby mama.
Yeah, Nunu. Who else was on your shit? Oh, you said Jayla and shit. I got Anna and Tashiki.
That's valid though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good little.
I like Jay look cute too.
I ain't gonna lie, but I just don't like when Jayla be having like when she'll try to get sew in. Cause I think she'll be looking better with weed. I mean, with her finger with her bald head.
I like when girls can switch it up.
Cause I was telling my girl the other day, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, when she was like a little bald head, I was like, bro, like you should have did that blonde look. Cause that hoe would have been harder than a hoe. Yeah. Cause I don't know, it's just something with brown and light skinned girl when they do that. But it be a lot of the older women that do that though too. Yeah. Like they'll get the little blonde finger wave. Like, oh God, that hoe look good. And especially with the little waves in there.
Glad. Who your favorite though? Like, not
my
the
favorite?
Baddest, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda gotta say Big Lex. And I know a lot of people be hating on Big Lex, but I just feel like with Big Lex, like, even though I wish like Big Lex would stop fighting so much, cause it's like, bro, you don't like you. I ain't gonna lie, she look too good. Like, and the way I be thinking is like, bro, like females be too good, be looking too good to be even like stooping to that level with ghetto hoes, bro. But I mean, Big Lex may be a ghetto bitch. I don't know, but it's just like, bro, so. Like. I feel like Big Lex, I like how she be standing up for people. Like, she really be looking out for people. Like, like yeah, like, and then it's not like she just be like trying to start shit. Like, she really just be like chilling. But if you trying to jump her friend or something like I mean, who not gonna do that shit? You know what I mean? So and I fuck with it. But I would say my least favorite though, and I know people fuck with it, is I feel like I'm not a fan of Summer like that.
This is my favorite one.
Like, and the reason why it's just cause like I ain't gonna lie, it was just one time. It was earlier in the season. I was watching Baddies, and I remember like I guess it was a situation that was going on with Scotty and them, and Summer had threw herself in there, like not knowing the situation, talking about some. Like trying to say like Scotty and them was weird because they acting weird to their homegirl and she'll never do it. And they telling her like, bro, like this shit ain't got nothing to do with you and you don't even know what's going on. And that's really when when all they beef started was that episode. And then the way I was looking at it, I was like, okay, so she one of them, like she get herself involved and shit. Yeah. But I do understand the aspect of trying to get engagement on the show and like you trying to get people to tune in. Cause you know, like every baddie gotta have a character. Like you don't want to be on the show like Blueface.
You're not gonna make it to the next season.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie, cause me personally, I'm not a fan of Blueface bitch being on there, Jada or her name, but it's like cause you don't want to be like one of them where you just on the show just chilling and shit. Like you just chilling, like and even like this season with like Tasiki. I didn't like her this season, but I feel like they trying to regulate her cause she scratch hard.
It's cause nobody want to beef with Tasiki.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like they gotta regulate her because, like, bro, you know, like, bro, like she finna fight hard, crazy hard. But I just like my least favorite though is Summer because I just don't like her personality though.
I like her
like
personality.
She fight though. Like you should get out there.
I always like overconfident people. I think they super funny. Like Charleston White.
Yeah, like
Kanye West and people like that. Summer remind me of them because even if like some bad shit happens, she just spin the narrative to make it sound like she won or something.
Because I give her credit though, that like she does that. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really just too much of a fan of Summer though. It's just like cause I don't know, it's just cause of the way all that shit started from my point of view. I ain't gonna lie, that shit didn't really make me fuck with her. And
in the beginning of the season, like they always trying to fight her. Summer was fighting everybody.
Oh God,
she wasn't ducking at all.
And then I remember they were trying to say the OGs was hating.
Nah, for real.
But the change courses though, like you know, to show some light to our city. Like what's your thoughts? Cause I heard they done got like Lil Ronnie. Mural in the South Side, what you think?
I saw a picture of it. It's I think it's a beautiful mural. I want to know where it's at. I gotta look at that.
I ain't gonna lie, and then you know, from us being from the East Side, you know, it's a lot going on. Like we ain't street niggas, so don't try to like get us mixed up in no East Side, South Side shit. But it's still like you know, it's still love. Like you know, it's still love for like Lil Ronnie and his people. Like you know, shout out to like Lil Ronnie. Like baby mama, you know, like, cause I know, like, you know, obviously losing a child.
I think he deserves one, though.
You know, but but also too, it's just like for music wise, for the city of Fort Worth, a lot of people like from the outside looking in can be like, oh, like Lil Ronnie them not nobody, on them not nobody, but when you're from the city of Fort Worth, like. No matter who it is, like even if Twisted Black was to, you know, God forbid anything was to happen to him, like it's for sure gonna be a mural of Twisted Black.
Facts. Like, I feel like any of the big names, they all played a part in our childhood and like just the growth of the city as far as like media wise, music wise. Like Fort Worth got a few media platforms rich.
Yeah, like and then plus like around 2015, 2016, like towards all that 17 and stuff like that. Like Ronnie and Ye on them, they did play a big factor in the Fort Worth music scene. And then you know we had our people from our side of town and all that. Like you know we had CJ, we had Ape Gang Almighty, Low Key. We didn't have Kenny B. We didn't have like you know last week we like my partner Barry, like
even Steph.
Yeah, like even like Peach Stew. Shout out to Steph Peach Stew. Like and then like also too with Barry last week, like like you know he done took some time away from making music, but it was a point in time when he was like pretty hot in the music scene for Fort Worth.
Nah, fact.
So it's just like just like you know the biggest thing is just you know we showing love to all of the artists, all of the people coming up from Fort Worth. Facts. You know we gotta show love to them. Yeah, and like also like with the Lil Ronnie mural, it was like a beautiful scene, man. Condolences to Lil Ronnie and his people.
Nah, for sure.
But you know, speaking of another condolences, like you know, like to like give some light to this situation. LSU football player Kyron Lacey. Like, yeah, like they saying he committed suicide after, police chase. Like, what's your thoughts on that situation? Like, like.
First things first, condolences to his family and loved ones, his coaching staff, his teammates and everything. It's an unfortunate situation, but yeah, that's all I could say.
I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah,
It's
that
just
situation is like, yeah, like it's crazy, bro. Like, and it's just the fact, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel like that, like, his situation kind of touched a lot of people because I didn't see no deal posted.
Yeah.
Like he said, it was crazy to see Odell posted, and it was just like all the people he touched in LSU, like, bro, like, it's just crazy to just see. But I wonder what happened. Like, was he just thinking like, what was that?
He had a warrant for a hit and run, outstanding warrant, and he's finna get picked up on that shit or something.
And it's like, bro, I know his adrenaline was going. He probably was scared because he was like, bro, I know I'm finna go. So he probably, I ain't gonna lie, cause some people in those moments they do flash out and they start thinking like, bro, like this probably my last opportunity. Like, like I'm finna mess up everything I got going with football, and like his mind probably was just going. So he took his life. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's probably what happened. But
it's fucked up. Like,
yeah, man, like prayers out to him, bro. That's fucked up, man. And like, bro, that's just crazy. Like. And yeah, like it was the end of an era to his career, like figuratively and literally. But it's just sad to just hear.
Nah,
like,
thanks. Man,
it's just crazy, bro. Yeah, and but to close out, like before we get ready to close out the pod, like, man, like the biggest thing though, like, cause like I remember we said this at the beginning of the year that the biggest thing is consistency. But I really do like just hope like like we're gonna keep not hope but like like we're gonna keep continuing to prosper and do more for the pod and keep going and just we got new stuff coming, like eventually it's gonna be 20v1s featuring Lex and Bo, and also, it's going to be vlogs coming up in the future and all that.
Vlogs and shit.
Merch coming.
In real life content, all type of shit.
Like, it shouldn't be too long, y'all. Y'all just work with us, man. We got life going on right now. And we ain't rich, but, we trying to get there just like
we're
y'all.
getting there for sure.
Like, and also, too, we got to show some love to my boy Party, man. Shout out Big Party. And then also just like, like my biggest thing is, like, y'all just got to like, comment, subscribe. Just keep getting everybody to tune into the flip side, man, because we trying to get up. And we trying to get there. And then, too, like, follow us everywhere on all the social media platforms at the flip.pod. Flip.pod, man. And on YouTube, it's on the flip side pod. Like, mess with us, rock with us, And, like, also, hit the emails at teamflipside at gmail.com. Check us out. And
if y'all got any topics y'all want us to talk about or like any questions for us, just hit us in the DM, and then we'll see about getting it on the podcast.
And also, like, just like if y'all wanted to have a specific person on the pod, like y'all trying to recommend somebody, let them know, like tell her hit us up, like boom, like tell them come on. And and also like I want to give a shout out to my people, my family. My girl, like shout out to Keys, like shout out Khalid, shout out to everybody, man. Like I love my people, man. Shout out to y'all.
I just want to shout out Slide, shout out my nephew, Yo, and my whole family. That's it.
Yeah, man, and y'all know how we gonna do it. We finna kick it off. Catch us on the
flip side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.